The job numbers drop. Mike McKee's got them. Hey, Mike.
John, they come in a little bit weaker than anticipated, 150,000 for the month of October in terms of jobs created. Now, remember, you got to add in those 48,000 strikers, so we're looking at basically 198 here. Change in the unemployment rate, we go up to 3.9%. That's a tick closer to where the Fed thinks that they might want to be. Tom was talking about the revisions to prior months. The September number revised down from 336 to 297, so a significant change there as well. Average hourly earnings up 0.2 as forecast, which drops the year-over-year number to 4.1%. So in all of these numbers, we're kind of moving in the way the Fed wants to see it. Net revisions down 101,000 when you add in August as well. Labor force participation rate ticks down a little bit to 62.7. The U6 rate, 7.2%. That's a little bit higher. So we'll see how the markets are kind of reacting here. I might mention loss of 35,000 jobs in manufacturing, and we saw that weak ISM number earlier this week. So maybe that is what is playing out.
Mike McKee, I know you want a second look at this one. What do you see?
Well, you take a look at the unemployment rate, and we had a big drop in the labor force size of 201,000, which contributes to a reason we see the number go up. But the employment level in the household survey down 348,000. The level change for unemployment up 146. A lot of people like to glom onto the difference between the household and establishment surveys, and this certainly will give those people some ammunition in terms of the number of people who are unemployed or who have lost their jobs. So there will be some talk about that. The other thing that sort of stands out is that in terms of job creation, private service jobs 110,000, but those are really distributed kind of across the curve. Healthcare workers are pretty much, as always, the leaders here. Leisure and hospitality, 19,000 jobs, so still adding some there. Where you really see some movement, construction up 23,000, and government up 51,000 for the third month in a row. So maybe some of the seasonal factors that have been affecting government spending have kind of petered out. But at this point, what it looks like is a fairly evenly distributed between losses and gains, and no particular area that is that stands out. Although I do need to check, and I'll go do this right now, on auto workers.
Well, you know, we've got the data here, Mike, and I guess the question is this a 1 month, first month move, or can you take, say, 3 months annualized of any of these numbers and say we have a vector in place to a weaker jobs market?
I don't think you can. Because manufacturing, for example, we lost 35,000 jobs, but we gained 14,000 the month before. It doesn't look like there's any one category that screams we're turning around here, that things are getting much worse. We have a number that you could keep an eye on. Manufacturing, retail only adding 1,000 jobs, those kind of things. But you're going to need a couple more months of this to discern any particular trend.